Connor here. Today, tackling the coolant system. So yeah, I'm going to pass you over to my dad now, who's going to start that job.
Today, we're going to be working on Connor's peppermint green MK1 Fiesta. Going to do an engine flush today, oil change, filters, etc. See if this bad boy will start. Oh. Hey. Chill up. Couple of bumps on there. Oh, you what? First time. I would put windscreen wipers on, but he's got them off to restore. Right, into the garage. So we're in garage. Got a coolant flush. Not done this for a few years, but fairly straightforward. Drop bottom hose off. Run it up with the flushing for a while. Drain it. Top up with new coolant. Oh, might just whip out that thermostat while we're at it. Make sure it's okay. Bottom hose off. That's it. Oh, nice. It looks lovely. Not. Still has a bit of a coolant smell about it. Might just take that hose off. Make quick work with my little rattler. See what this is like under here. And it's not bad. So what I'll do is I'll do the old pan of boiling water trick with this thermostat if it'll come out. I might just lever that out. Yep. Right, I'll get back to that. Right, so the system's drained. Hopefully it'll got rid of it, whatever's in heater matrix. Coolant hoses are a bit crusty, but I'll whip them off and flush them out properly once I've done this coolant flush. So, take radiator cap off, put the coolant flush in, and the coolant that we're in is here. So, yeah. Very good, very nice.
Very good, very nice. Hello, chicken nugget.
Right, got the old garden hose, fill this up. Oh. Got the flush in. Right, let's see. So 20 in. Right, I'll run that up. It says 45 minutes on bottle, so see you in 45 minutes. While it's running, I'll just see if that's circulating. I haven't got thermostat in, so top it up. Yeah. Put that back on and let it get warm. So while this is warming up and flushing round, we'll test this. I'll give it a wash and then I'll give it a test boiling water. If you know, you know. Should pop open at a certain temperature. If it doesn't, we'll get a new one. Got thermostat cleaned up as best I can. As you can see, it's closed, cold water, closed. So I've just boiled the kettle, got some hot water in here. So I'm hoping now this should pop open. If it don't, we'll be buying a new one. It is opening, but yeah, it's open. Might just tell Connor to get a new one anyway. Yeah, it's opened about, I don't know if you can see that gap opening up. Right, so if I put it back into cold, see if it closes. It's not reacting as quick as I thought it would, but I don't know how fast they're supposed to react. Might just buy a new one and test that. Right, onwards. I'm under the conclusion that this is knackered, so we're going to have to buy a new one because it's not reshut. You can see the gap there. It's been in cold water for ages and it's not closed. It opened very slowly. Sent Connor a text, see if he can source one on his way home from work. Might be able to, might not, might be an internet job. We'll see. Anyway, we'll crack on. So I'm just testing temperature gauge on, see if it's working. So we've had the car running for half an hour-ish now. Temperature gauge we're maxing out. I've just reconnected fan. It's on a 950 apparently, run all the time. Just reconnected fan, put heaters on. That temperature's dropping quite nicely, so that's only with coolant flushing. So I'm guessing now we've unblocked the coolant system because it was persisting to overheat before. Anyway, good sign. Really chuffed with that. Temperature gauge ain't moving off of halfway now, so whoops. I know there's no thermostat in, but I know that all the coolant's circulating. Heaters are nice and warm. So we'll drop that flush out, rinse it all out with the hose pipe, rinse the radiator out, get rid of all crud and rusty bits. Hopefully Connor will get a thermostat and we'll top it up with brand new coolant. Car's up to temperature now. I'm going to drop this flush out, and in the meantime I'm going to take all hoses off, clean them out, take this top hose off, that was crusty, bottom hose. I'm going to take heater matrix hose off, and hopefully I'm going to try and flush heater matrix out without disturbing it or having to take it out. Pipes feel a little bit crusty, but not a lot, but give it a go. Got the hoses off, give them all a good back flush through. Not in bad nick at all really, I think they're fairly new in all honesty, but there you go. Back flushed. Connor's managed to source a thermostat from Euros, I think. We'll be bringing that back soon.
So I'm back from work now. I've been to the shop to get a bottle brush so I can clean out the coolant pipes because they were a bit crispy. So I managed to find one. It's a bit big, but it'll do, I suppose. Oh shit.
Blister.
Look at that.
Blister.
Huh?
Blister.
What do you mean blister?
So up when hard work's done.
Oh shit, it's stuck. It's fucking stuck.
Shut up.
Coolant pipe.
Well, shove it all right through one way.
I've tried. Look.
Oh, come on. Oh my god.
Stuck.
What a Burke. He's kind of scrubbing his pipes. I'm not even get in with this.
Always in this little pipe off to clean it and all. Just clean these ones. They're not crusty anymore like they were. And we're going to refit them.
Anyway,
That's a
scrub
bit
that.
crusty, isn't it? Jesus. Managing.
Wash that out, nice clean. Hose is all back on, scrubbed back on it. Let's top it up with coolant.
So my dad's just started the car up to get the coolant running through the system. Seems to be running a whole lot smoother as well, so just get that running through up to temperature and top it up with water when necessary. So after all the coolant, me and my dad decided to bring the car in. We were going to service it, but it's running sweet, so we're going to leave that for now. So we decided we need to get the rear brakes done. I've bought all new rear drums, etc. off of Shane Baker. But it turns out the cylinders are wrong, basically. They don't fit. So I'm going to have to swap them, buy some new ones. And also we got defeated by the brake hoses as well. It's going to come back to it tomorrow. The Outlaw Motorsport braided brake hoses weren't screwing into the brake lines that Shane gave me very well. It looks like they need to screw in a little bit more, so I'm going to come back to that tomorrow because it defeated us. So yeah, brakes are next, so we'll see those in the next episode, I'd imagine. Thanks for taking time to watch this video. It's just me and my dad tinkering about with the car, making sure it's safe for the road. I like documenting it and I want something to look back to, so if you guys enjoy it, leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you at the next one.